What up? Hopefully y'all are having a good shenanigan type day. I'm climbing trees in the water with my boat. That's funny. Oh, stretch. Where's my control panel? There it is. Let's move. Move. I have been out here 12 hours. Hey brother, how you doing? I had to go take care of some business. I had to go, had a notification I had to answer to real quick. Over on the ticker talk. I got someone singing one of my songs. I'm kind of excited about that. I got one of my friends on there. She's singing Can't Get Close Enough. She's not singing the whole thing because, that song was published with my new publisher who won't let me put the whole thing on there. But she's still singing a portion of it, which is dope. I've been wanting someone to sing my songs for, a year now because that's how long I've been putting them out. Thanks for that like, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, they, I guess, I don't know, a couple of months ago when that song was released, I was going around to everyone's TikTok and just I'd get in there and talk with them for a little bit and tell them let's do it. Well, the other day I just happened to get back on TikTok because I really haven't been on there much. I've been doing more Facebook and really just not a whole lot of social media in general. But I just happened to scroll past her page. She's like, "Oh, Jason. And I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" She's like, "Since you came in here, a few weeks back, I have not been able to stop singing that song." And I'm like, "Oh, cool, appreciate that." So she done bought it. She bought it. She just listens to it all the time, and now she's singing it too. So that's really cool. I like having an effect on people. I like having a positive effect. I hate having I have to have the negative one, but sometimes it is what it is, right? Oh, really? Talk about putting warheads on foreheads. All right, y'all, give me a like real quick. I appreciate it if you did. Let's get this started off right. I've only been on here for a couple minutes. Been out here for 12 hours, but I've been on here for a couple minutes. I had to dip for a minute. Hey. Ashby, that's awesome. What's up? Sorry, I got to stop and actually look to see when people post. I really can't see anything with the sun out. And every time I put the top water on, it's like that just all day. I put on the top water, sun comes back out. What's up, Bubba? I can pronounce that one, no problem. Hey, y'all give me a like. I appreciate it if you would. When you do get tired of watching me throw lures around, if you wouldn't mind going to my channel and looking underneath the release page tab. The releases is where my publisher releases my music first. It comes on the Facebook first, and then it goes to all the other streaming platforms. So it's unlike all of them. It's just YouTube is the one that's just quickest and easiest to get on. So they go live here first, and then Spotify and all the other stuff. But if you're on any of them and you do like the music, and if you don't, that's cool. I mean, it ain't for everybody. I got that. And but if you do, I'd really appreciate if you could add me to like Spotify or something like that. Really help me out. And just a like right here will help me out a lot too. So, but that would be awesome if you would. And if you sub, I'll also say this. I don't mean to be also long-winded about it, but go to like my last short and just comment on there that you subbed, because I don't get my notifications for that, and it kind of makes me mad because I like to sub people back. And I wish I could just like touch your name here and then give me the option to sub. That would be awesome. But they don't give us that option. They may somewhere, and I'm just not seeing it because I'm still learning all that. I was just, like I said, doing videos so I could have some video to go with some of my songs, because my songs are about blue collar stuff and outdoor stuff and fishing and hunting and family and work. And there's a little bit about drinking in there. A couple songs about how we like women. And actually, a lot of those are about my wife. So, but you know, you can tell your old lady that they're about them and that you helped me write it, and I'll collaborate that with you because I'm a heck of a wingman. Yeah. Talking about my kayak, or are you talking about my my rod and reels, or both? All of the above. Turn this thing off. So I got a 10-foot Pelican kayak. I got a 62-pound thrust trolling motor on the back. I know it's extremely bad overkill. I also have a 32-pound thrust one too, and that's plenty for my my John boat. But this one's new, so this is the one I don't want to get stuck. The other one I got used with my John boat, so I use this one for my John boat too. But it's on my kayak now. It's got 4 rod holders. I put the bar on here, so I got my table. I put my right there on that side piece right there is where I put my rangefinder. My battery died because I've been out here since 4 a.m. this morning, and that battery apparently only gets about 9 hours out of it. So I know that for sure now. I also got outriggers on my boat, or my kayak, because I have vertigo. So I got 2 of those on each side, so I can stand up in this with no problems. But I don't really like to chance it because there's times I'll fall over standing up on land. So, you know, unless I just feel like going swimming, like if I got sunburnt any more than I have today, it may have been a day to go swimming. I don't know. But this rod that I'm using, I got 30-pound braid on it. This is the ALTI by Cast King. It's their new one. and it's probably my favorite reel. The rod that's on is the Royal Legend Pro. It's actually for crankbaits. It's a medium moderate rod. It's actually one of my Olympus rods, but I'm getting used to it. It seems to be okay. And what I'm using on it is PB crawler. I actually really like these. I got 4 of them in my tackle box. Well, I got 3 in my tackle box, and I got 1 right here. But they're pretty awesome. You can get them at Tackle Warehouse. I have them on TikTok on my thing over there. But that's this rod. I also have the Asagi rod, which has the MGTI, which is the upgrade from this reel. I just don't like it as much because it's got a bigger star drag, and my big old finger's getting away with it. And I keep changing my drag without knowing it. That's really the only thing I don't like about that one. It's got the same braid on it, and I have the coolest little baits on that one. Top water isn't really going really good right now, so I'm just playing with the PB crawler. But I'll tell you about those. It's the Biz Baits. You know, let me see if I can find the packaging. Here, let me rinse it off. So I got the bundle in yesterday, and you got the bullfrog, you got black, white, you got red pearl, and watermelon, and natural. And they sent with it their hooks. They sent 2 packs of their hooks with them. And the first 5 hours of my day was with 2 of those baits, and just tearing the fish up this morning. And I had so much fun with them. I've not ever thrown a frog like that, but I definitely like it. Here's the Asagi. But there's the frog, and it actually does best when it's like just underneath the water level a little bit. All the above. All right, and then let me get away from these rocks real quick because I've already rolled over them like twice today. Get off me, bug. I got 1 more. I also got the Cast King carry-all, one of their bags. I love their bags. Their bags are freaking awesome. And I'm not getting any kind of pay for doing that, but I love Cast King. Also, if you use promo code, if you go to their website and use promo code NIKIWKK, it's Nikki with Cast King is what it represents. I'm not Nikki, obviously. She's just one of the ambassadors for Cast King, and that gives you a 10% discount, and that helps her out too, but she's really awesome. But this is the iReel from Cast King, go figure. This is the Mike Bucca trick shad, 6-inch trick shad. I really like that one. But this is the Spartacus 2 rod. This is the one I use for all my glide baits. And it's a 710. It's a heavy extra fast. And all my heavier baits is when I use that, like a lot of my bigger top waters, like my Choppos and the Screaming Choppos and stuff like that. My buzz baits, I'll use that. Right now I'm just waiting for this storm that's been promising me it's going to be here all day to be here, because every time it starts to get cloud cover or starts to sprinkle just a little bit, the fishing just fires up, bam. But then the sun comes out and it dies. But I've been out here since 4 a.m. and I've been having a blast, and I don't really care if I catch any more fish today or not. I'm just glad I'm out here, not out and about. No. Oh, my bad. I guess that's part of my rig too. There's reasons why I have it. I don't bring it out here just for fun, but no, it's a Walter PDP 9mm. It's got the that thing's gotten dirty. Every time I look at it, it's dirtier. I need to get in there and clean all that out. It's kind of cool because it just being in the sun recharges it. Let's see if I can get it lined up. But it has I don't know. There it is. Yeah, it's on. I didn't shake it hard enough, but it's got the and you can toggle between the between what targets you want, or what bullseye. You can get a bullseye, a dot, whatever. I love the bait cat. I love the Mega Jaws. I got the red and black. My red one, the little, I really need to fix it. I know what it is. Captain Brian took him 2 seconds to tell me what the problem was and how to fix it. And I got the glue and stuff to fix it. I just have to do it. But the little ring that the magnets hit, I dropped it and they fell off. And that was on me. And here in the last little bit, this thing started. I must have changed something while I was playing around. It happens. Somehow I turned my brake all the way up to like 7 with this thing earlier. I'd never have it on 7. I'm like, why am I only casting a little ways? And I hit it with my thumb again. These are the first reels I've been able to I've ever been able to actually do a no thumb cast with, and let it actually, you know, with the heavier ones. But I don't know what I have it set on. I have it set on 4. As long as I don't touch it, why? Go ahead and make a liar out of me. I turned that down. But houses and casts as far as I've been casting. But it's the first rod that I've ever had that I could do a no thumb cast with, or first reel. But yeah, the reason why I carry my gun is, one, a couple weeks ago I about got bit by a snake. But I did have it with me, and I just didn't bother getting it because it was just a water snake. And he wasn't really trying to bite me, he was trying to scare me, and he did his job because I screamed like a girl. But the owner told me that there's a coyote out here that has mange, and if I see it, if I could drop it. I was out here one day, there was a deer that needed to be put down. He ended up going across the hill and dying by himself, and I hated that. I hope he died before the coyotes got to him. Well, I think he did it because he was dead the next day when I found him, and then the next day the coyotes had already torn him apart. So, but if I would have had my gun, I would have put him out of his misery. It looks like I'm going over to the tree. Oh, it came out. But there's also a lot of trespassers, and they're not always real friendly. So, all the above. Let's see if this tree will claim another one of my baits today. I actually had a fish take my, I don't know if I don't think it was a fish. I think it was just me. I was dragging across the logs and got snagged when I was doing a wacky rig. Well, what actually, I guess it's a Nico rig. It's down yonder somewhere. And I got a big brim hat I keep forgetting I have on, so it keeps knocking my stuff out of my hand. Hey, I appreciate everyone being in here. Could y'all give me a like? I'd really appreciate that. I hate asking for it, but it does help me out. And if you get a minute after you're not watching me throw a piece of plastic around, if you look underneath the releases tab on my channel, that's where all my music is released free. First, well, free too, but it gets released free or first there before it goes to all the streaming networks, platforms. So if y'all could check that out, that'd be really cool. And if you like it, have me on your streaming platforms. If you don't like it, that's cool too. You don't gotta like it. It won't hurt my feelings. My son made a song, I hated it. I told him I loved it, but you know, that's different. I tried not to hurt his feelings too much. I think it's good character building though. To do it every now and again. As a dad, I think it's kind of my job. Really? I keep putting my thumb on it. Just out of habit. See, now the wind is like blowing hard, and I really the reason why I want the rain to come is because the water levels have been down so low that Well, um, I'm hoping that they'll come back up a little bit. Hey, Fishy. Yeah. Like I said, every time the wind starts picking up and the cloud cover comes, the top water starts. Oh, excuse me so much. I'm sorry I did that in y'all's ears. With the top water fires back up. And right now, I notice a lot of the ones that are hitting the top are bluegill, so I'm going with the smaller topwater bait. But here in a little bit, I'll go back over to the bizbait frog because I'm really loving throwing that thing. I sent them a message today. I keep sending them like videos and stuff, me catching fish on their stuff. I'm like, look, just make me an ambassador. I'll still pay for all my stuff. I just want to be part of something good. So I was like, I ain't looking for no handouts. Mr. Barr, how you doing, sir? Good to see you. Hey y'all, thank you for them likes. The ones y'all gave to me. I do appreciate that. Like I said, I hate asking. But it's what we do, right? Kind of why we're here. I really want to get my music out there more, so that's my main reason for being here. I just happen to love fishing, and I've actually really enjoyed doing the lives with everybody. That works a lot better when I'm not doing it into the wind. I had 2 different people from Indonesia today. I thought that was at 2 different times. I thought that was pretty funny. And one of them even came back 8 hours later. Like literally. I've been out here since 4 a.m. I've been having a really good day. Well, good, Mr. I'm glad to hear that. That's going good. Since the cloud cover went away there for a while and the sun went straight above me, it died off, but I know it's going to change again, so I don't want to miss it when it comes back because I'm really digging throwing the bizbait pad daddy frog. I ain't never thrown frogs like that, but I really am digging theirs. And the fish like it a lot too, so that's kind of cool. I just did a short of it when I turned off the live for a little bit ago. I got a girl singing one of my songs, so I went to go talk to her for a minute. And she's a lot prettier than me, so that's nice to have, someone attractive singing a song. That ain't hard. A lot of people prettier than me. So, but yeah, I have to write her a song, let her sing it, one for her. Oh, nice. What kind of? Ooh, that wind's getting good. I like it. What? Where are you gonna go? Like lake, river, pond? Just anywhere wet. My wife called me and told me I'm doing a family thing Monday. I was like, you sure are lucky I like you. She's like, well, I just want to spend some time with you. And I'm like, okay, well, I can take out the John boat. You can go with me. She's like, not like that. I was like, all right. I'm starting to like you less, but all right. I'll be there. She's good people. She puts up with me. She's got to be good. Ah, nice. Post a video of it. Because if you catch them, I'd love to see them. I ain't seen a walleye get caught in a while. I haven't caught a walleye since I lived up in Ohio. I don't like bragging about that. But it was a necessity for a few years. Gosh, that was, let's see, been back here 21, 22, May 22 years. So it's been about 22 years since I've caught a walleye. See, the wind picked up, thunder started rolling, sky got dark, I got comfortable, sun came back out. That's what's been happening for the last 5 hours. I'm gonna go bank myself over there in the shade for a little bit and just bank fish for a little bit, I think. It's actually not a bad idea. Where do I want to go though? I'll go over here. Property owner see me walking around in front of this camera and be like, "Whoa, there's someone out there, get him." Be like, "It's me, homie." Alright, let's go bank ourselves. Let me get out and walk around with y'all for a minute. I did for a minute earlier. I did, I got a little bit ago. I was still alive. I was doing something. Oh, I had to go get my hat because I got one of the wide brim hats, but I took it off because they, I knew it was gonna be cloudy all day. I just left it in the truck. Well, it hadn't been cloudy all day, so I had to go get it. And when I got out, I was doing a few other things. So I turned around and my kayak was floating away. I was like, crap. So I don't know if I'll get flagged for that or not, because you know it's not what I said, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Bloop. The hot water feels good. All right, where's my... That'll work. That should stay there. Get out and stretch my legs for a minute. Well, thank you, Mr. Barr. Appreciate you stopping in, man. Have fun. Don't work too hard. And good luck on Monday. Have a good holiday weekend. Thank you again for stopping by. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Thank you, sir. So, usually the water level, just now that I'm out here, is all the way up there. So that's how, I mean, it's like even right there. So that's how much the water is down right now. By now, all these fish probably know what the bottom of my kayak looks like. I've been all over this lake all day. So I'll surprise them by being out here. A couple little ones. Where's everyone watching from, if you don't mind me asking? I'm a curious soul. Let's see if I can go sneak up on the property owner's camera and put my big face in the middle of it. There's one of his feeders. Alright, now there's his ladder. Let's see if he moved his camera, if it's still there. Oh, there it is. Oh. Yeah. Damn, there you go. He'll probably call me in and he'll be like, "Is that you?" He ain't never seen my big brim hat. So like, come wintertime, this is all dirt right here. And actually, the first good rain we had, it came up far enough to where I had to he asked me to come bring my kayak out here and get his cam off of his feeder right there, because it was almost up to the bottom of that. The water level was. Oh, I see all y'all. A bunch of little baby fish back here, but it's only like 6 inches of water. So there's that trench over there, little Mariana Trench. What's up, everyone? That's my brother. He scared me. If you don't mind, give me some likes. I appreciate that. It helps me out a lot. When you get done watching me throw plastic, if you go check out my music under my releases tab on my channel, I appreciate that. It's my publisher releases it first. Kind of a milestone type situation today. I did hit over 500,000 views. All y'all helped me with that. I think that's kind of cool. Appreciate that. That's like super cool, y'all. See, it's little things like that. Just a like here and a share here, just to stop in and say hi there, and just make someone's day a little bit better. Ooh, this grass that deep. Wasn't expecting that. That wind's blowing right at me. That's all right. Feels good. It is free. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I even hit likes for people I don't even like. Just help them out. So this little inlet right here, when it starts raining, the fish all congregate over here by it, and they'll ambush everything coming in here. There's a lot of bugs and stuff come in through here, and a lot of the there's a bunch of little bait fish in there all hiding, and the bigger fish just like getting them. And that's actually why I brought the PB crawler over here, because it looks like a little bug on the water. It's like a dragonfly, and there are dragonflies everywhere. Every time I turn around, I have one of them having sex on me today. Well, two of them. It's like, go on, now get. Dirty little critters. I didn't feel dirty, I didn't like it. Like, that is not why I was given a leg. For you. I don't know if y'all saw it or not, but I've been talking about the biz bait pad daddies all day. My first 5 hours of my day was crazy with those things. I think every fish in here saw them now, though. But once the sun goes away, I'm gonna bust them back out, because they were just, hitting them. Like, even if I missed one, I just slow it down a little bit and they hit it again. And that was from Biz Baits, and it's amazing. I've never really threw frogs like that before, so I was loving it. The old Facebook heard me saying I need to get some frogs in here because it was open tonight. I can never see so many frogs in the lake. Sure enough, I got advertisements for them. Facebook's like, boom, here you go. Because they listen to it. I don't think they don't. And so I was like, oh, cool. So I didn't know twice to get it, so I ordered the whole bundle. I'm glad I did. And you can't go wrong with Biz Baits. They're awesome. Like I said, I told my dad some thing. I was like, I just want to be an ambassador. I'll still pay for all my stuff. I just want to be considered. I just want to be part of something good. Because to me, they are that good. The only spinner baits and I know spinner baits are good for everybody, but I've tried a bunch of different spinner baits, but the only ones I've caught anything off are on theirs. You know, it's funny, I made a short, just opened up the box or took one out of the pack, put it on, tied it on, come out here, made my little short and started talking about it. Talk about how they're the only ones I've ever caught one. First cast out of the pack, boom, caught one. I was like, yep, there you go. The clouds are looking like they're about to hit that sun again, but I think they're just teasing me again. I'm gonna have to go get some. What do y'all know what's good for sunburns? That calamine lotion? Or, you know, I know sunscreen's really good for it beforehand, but you know, of course, I shaved my head recently, so you know I'm gonna have sunburn on my scalp for a month. So I went back and got my hat, my big old sombrero. Top water over here has about shut down, looks like. It's been off and on all day. Like these are even some beds over here that are under just like little pools for tadpoles. Oop, that was a deep mud spot. It's a little Coca-Cola bottle, I guess. Now, some of this stuff, I mean, I don't think is the trespassers. Some of this stuff just I do think comes in when it rains, but I try to get a that's funny. A beat up lure. Well, that makes my third arrow. I know who those belong to. That one I can throw away. Yeah, those rocks in the circle right there, that's probably someone getting ready to start a fire out here. Oh, it looks like they did. That's why I like coming when the sun's still down. A little trash pile together. I'll throw all that in my kayak before I go. Take it with me. Come out here. I see here this morning, and a tree, the little area I've been fishing by. Looked over there, there was line hanging out. I'm like, when did they have a chance to come here and do that? Because I know that wasn't here yesterday or day before yesterday. And yesterday was storming all day. I hate all the new people. Appreciate y'all stopping in more than you know. I know you probably got better stuff to do than hang out with me for a minute on a Saturday. I hope your Saturday is as beautiful as ours is out here in Alabama. Appreciate all those likes. That means a lot to me. Thank you. I know it doesn't take a minute to do it, and I appreciate you taking that second to do it. What's up, brother? Bass. Since the sun got to about mid-sky, the whole bite everywhere just sucked. But first 5 hours of my day, I was just tearing them up with the biz bait frogs. They're Pad Daddy. Just came out. I just got one of the bundles. I could not wait to get out here. I was out here this morning, like before the sun was even cracking the horizon. And let me tell you, I can't stand getting on black water. It just freaks me out. I don't know why. And you see, I'm standing in the water now. I know this water is safe, but it just freaks me out. I watch too many movies. But I've been catching bass all day to answer your question. It's a big pond, small lake. It's right in that in between spot. Just right now, I just need to get out of the sun for a minute. So I came and beached my my little boat, my little swimmer, and ooh, someone, that would suck. Boats aren't cheap. That boat's not cheap. I can just imagine what a real boat would be like. Tony, what's up? No pike. No pike, not here. So the owner told me that there was crappie, and that was the main thing he said. You know, there's a lot of crappie in there. I have not caught any crappie. I've been fishing out here since September, October, but I have not caught any crappie. I've caught a lot of big bass, 4.5 pounds, 2.5 pounds, 5 pounds. 5.09 was my biggest. And there's one that I was fishing right here with a chatterbait, casting pretty much straight out. I was doing a live, and it was just like the hardest hit I've ever gotten in fresh water. And it just started taking off. That about took my pole out of my hands. And so I went to set the hook, and when I did, it stopped for a second, and then it just dropped my chatterbait, and it ruined my chatterbait. It just tore it up. I don't know what that was, but I want it, and I want it bad. So that's why this is pretty much all I've been fishing. Sweet. Meant the frame. So does insurance get involved in that? Is there like a police report made? Whatnot? No, it is neither. It may have been stocked at one time, but nobody fishes it but me. Well, no one's supposed to be fishing it but me. So one of the things the property owners, when they gave me permission, was if I see anybody out here to run them off, because they don't want anybody on their property. Too much liability. People have tried suing, all that good stuff. You know, there's a lot of snakes out here. You know, I'm willing to take a chance. You know, I got my truck, so I don't have to walk through all the snaky area. So I just drive out here to the lake, and I'm good to go. Although I was 2 weeks away walking in and out, and I about got bit by a snake. But people like to say, if you saw a minute ago, that's my second or third big handful of trash for me walking around picking up, and that they just leave in here. You know, it's like, my God, you're gonna bring stuff in here, just take it all back out with you. Ugh. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Hey, listen, I got 37 of y'all in here. I appreciate every one of y'all being in here. If y'all don't mind, please just give me a like. I hate even asking for it, but it does help me out. And when you do get done talking with me and watching me throw the plastic around, check out my music underneath my the tab that says releases on my channel. That's where my publisher releases all my music first. Just really trying to get it out there. Kind of new to the whole thing. And after it just goes live here first, but they release it to everything. So I'm on all streaming networks like, you know, Spotify and Apple Music and Pandora and Prime Music and YouTube Music, obviously. But if you like it, add me. If not, that's cool. I mean, everyone don't like everything. No, man. But if I did, I'd come over there and fish with you. I'd definitely come over. It ain't that far for me. Yeah, Atlanta ain't but 2 hours from me, so I'm in Birmingham. Well, I'm 31 minutes northeast of Birmingham, so we basically neighbors. Yeah, and anytime it's in the shop, that's a lot of money. Just there ain't nothing in the shop cheap. Thank you for those likes. I really do appreciate it. It's a small thing, but it does help out the algorithm, I guess. So I can't do it without y'all, so thank you. That's what I'm talking about. They're probably cheaper than the repairs to your boat, that's for sure. Oh, actually, this one I traded a rifle for it. Yeah, actually, a rifle for this one and another one, and a 308. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. And I accidentally left the wrong scope on it. My son was like, "Man, I can't believe you traded that scope for it too." And I'm like, "I didn't trade that. It's on the other gun." He's like, "Nope, that's the gun you just gave that dude." And I'm like, "Oh crap!" I was just in a hurry, and my son wanted a kayak to go fishing on, and well, I didn't have the cash, so I was excited. The guy said he'd take a gun, which, I mean, who wouldn't, right? He's like, "What you got?" I told him, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll take that." Dang, that's right down in there. Okay, there you go. Oh wow, that really worked. That's never worked for me before. To get the backlash off like that. I don't know if you saw what I did, but that's the first time. Like I said, that's the first time it actually worked. Basically had the backlash, moved my drag up, and put my thumb on it and reeled a couple times around, and then tried it again, and it came right out. The algorithm is scripted. I would like to understand the script. I was told today that it helps out. Yeah, my old boss just moved over to Georgia, started working for Georgia Power, and we're supposed to get together once a year and go fishing, but we haven't done that yet. I hate that. He's a good dude. He's one of those people I always felt that if he left and went somewhere else, I'd follow him. I did leave. I just didn't follow him. Changed jobs recently. Part of the reasons because he left. So there's no understanding it. The people who scripted it probably don't even understand it type thing. I get that. Yeah. I know if you subscribe to me, that helps me out. So if y'all subscribe, I'll definitely subscribe back when I get back to my truck. Quit playing around out here. I'm probably going to wait till it starts raining or something, because every time it gets ready to start raining, the fishing starts again. And it's like, I can just imagine how good it'll go once it actually starts raining. Already, or right before it actually starts really raining. So when I say it starts to rain, it's like it gets cloud cover, you get thunder, you got a couple sprinkles earlier, and it's like all the fish collaborate at the two run-in spots. Yay. I got a girl on TikTok just sent me a message. she's singing one of my songs. She's like, I'm gonna post it tomorrow. It's all right, cool. So I have to go talk to her here in a little bit again. But she's a lot prettier than me, so it's gonna look a lot better coming from her. Just in case anyone wants to know what song it is, it's Can't Get Close Enough. I wrote it about for my wife, but one of the ones I wrote for her. Alright, so let me show y'all this frog real quick. Since all y'all are still in here. That feels so good on my leg. My wife's gonna get on me for getting sunburnt so bad today. Ooh. And that's why I don't stand up inside the kayak. Let me get out of the water for this one. Alright, so this is Biz Baits. They're Pad Daddy Frog. And I just messed his poor little leg up. But I've been using this thing all day. And it still stinks. But I've been loving it. Someone's like, is it weedless? I'm like, weedless, watch this. So I just casted it up on the shore and just walked it down into the water. He's like, what? I'm getting some of them. I'm like, as you should. But you can just like really crank down on it and get it to run across the top. Cool. But I've been having the most luck with it being just underneath the surface. And that may be because I got that quick change on there, giving it a little bit more weight. But on my top waters, I don't usually worry about the quick change usually. Every now and then I'll tie them on, but for the most part, I'm going to change them all up. But I used this one for like 4 hours this morning. This one alone's probably had 30 fish on it today, and it's still going strong. Like I said, I sent Biz Baits a message today, and I'm like, look, let me be an ambassador. I still buy all my stuff. I'm not looking for a handout. I ain't that way. I never have been, never will be. I just want to be part of something good. Because they're like, I really like their product. Outdoors, man, I appreciate that, brother. I'll tell you, you're out there driving around, you got the perfect opportunity to be listening to them. Man, I'll tell you, my aunt died earlier this year. Not really the moral of the story, but she was a good woman. I really gonna miss her. But she driving up there. I left Thursday morning. The funeral was Friday. So what I did is I just drove halfway. I woke up early, drove halfway up there from Birmingham, just north of Birmingham, to northern Kentucky. I did that, like 6.5 hours. And I listened to my songs the whole way there, and I did not hear the same song twice. So that's how many I've got produced and published and everything. And of course, when I drove back, I drove all the way back from Michigan, but it was I was gonna stop. I just wanted to get home and be with my family because it was a solo drive that time. But I didn't quite make it all the way home that time. So. Yeah, you can definitely tell the ones that are about my wife. Worse than the memories about my ex-wife, not my actual wife. So, But she earned that one. Just throwing that out there. I'm not a mean person. And more so about what she did to my daughter, not so much about what she did to me. I'm really not a mean person, but I'm a daddy. Hence the song Blue Collar Daddy. Yeah, this frog, like I said, this one frog been going all day. I did switch it out for a little bit, went with natural, and I mean that one had a little bit of interest. They had a little interest in that, but Nothing like they did this one. This one was just getting hit just about every time I was throwing it out. And the top water has just died off since the sun got straight up, but I'm still throwing it like every now and then just in case. Because this lake is actually what made me completely addicted to top water. Because the top water usually just goes all day long. I've never been in a body of water that was like that. Whoop whoop. Welcome to all the new people. I just ripping some faces, as my boy from Ellis Lure says. Ain't ripped one in a few minutes, but you know, they're out there getting ready. As soon as that sun goes down, it's a little bit more. I ain't giving up on them. I'm probably gonna stay till dark again. Just be out here from sun up to sundown today. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep well tonight though. I didn't sleep much last night, so I had to go to the doctor and I got a steroid shot and an antibiotic. And oh, there we go. And so I didn't sleep much at all last night, but I can definitely tell I'm about ready to go to bed now. But I ain't leaving early. I ain't no sucker. Yeah, this frog will sink a little bit too. And I noticed that when I do let it sink, is when I was getting a lot of my hits too. Let's see if I can get it to sit on one of these rocks for a minute and see what happens. Yeah, one just jumped out of the trench over there. It was funny. I was watching a little one earlier. I mean, he was too small to get it. It was funny. He was just following it, kept grabbing his legs, pulling on his legs and stuff. I was like, he's gonna rip one of them legs off, but he didn't. It's just proof how sturdy it is. I mean, even little ones got teeth. I mean, there's no marks on it. Well, I'm about ready to get back in the kayak and float around a little bit. That means the sun's gonna come back out. I'm telling you, Mother Nature's been getting me all day. I'm gonna start wearing sun pants. I don't even know if they make them. I got some leggings. I can wear those. Little yoga pants. Yeah, my old job, they're like, y'all gotta start wearing pants tomorrow. And I'm like, bet, I got you. And me and my son went out and bought some of the yoga pants. And we wore appropriately long enough shirts. But it was great. We shut down the whole shop. Everyone come back there taking pictures. I'll still get a picture every now and again. Someone will get that in their memory. And I'll be driving down the road, get a picture of me and my boy wearing yoga pants. It's actually kind of funny. Those proud daddy moments. I got a call from the shop manager that night, the numero 2 poncho. He was like, dude, we got customers coming tomorrow. Please wear normal pants. And I'm like, it's a medical thing. I need compression pants. He's like, no, they don't have those. They got compression socks. I'm like, I'm not sure they got them. It's good for my circulation and my diabetes. He's like, but please wear them underneath your pants, your other pants. I'm like, all right, since you asked, so nice. But yeah, those things are really surprisingly comfortable. There was a guy that quit that day, and I take credit for that. I don't think it really had anything to do with me, but I had to keep telling him my eyes were up here, man. I was like, come on, bro, eyes are up here. Quit bending your neck like that. It ain't fair. It ain't nice. I see what the women feel like now. I'm not a piece of meat. Go on. Yeah, I know my sugar's good today. I had 2 Hostess cakes all day. Well, no, I did have a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit too. My bad. After that, it's just my diet drinks. Yeah. Yeah, I had the no sugar A&W root beer, so my wife should be happy about my sugar today. My little sensors fell off, so I had one. It fell off, put a new one on. It's supposed to be good for 2 weeks. It fell off 3 days later, and I'm like, what the crap? Those are like $40, $20 a piece. And then I can't renew my prescription for them anyway for another week and a half now. But think about it. Where y'all from? Where y'all watching from, if you don't mind me asking? I thought it was kind of cool. I had 2 different times today. I had 2 different people from Indonesia. I thought that was cool. Just this whole world and 2 people from the same area watching. One of them came back and actually told me goodnight, which I thought was really cool. And started calling me uncle for some reason. I guess that's easier than Jason, but that's okay. I thought it was cool. He made my day. Like I said, it's the little things. Like giving me a like or calling telling me goodnight. When I have no idea, and just telling me from the other side of the world, like, hey, well, it's almost 1 a.m. here. I'm going to bed. I'm like, all right, buddy. Well, sleep good. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. Even though it is already tomorrow for you, so he's kind of like in the future. Looking around, usually I can see top water somewhere in this lake, but I'm not seeing it anywhere. That hole over there is usually really good, and this over here is usually excellent. So I'm kind of hanging out on the side right here, just waiting to see it start going up again. But I am seeing a lot of like little bluegill and stuff. I don't know, I might use the little popper. I've never used a popper, and I got one, and I'm like, I might use it, because I got it just because I have never used one. So something else I've never done is put a leader on before. It's casting just fine, but when I try to just drop it, it doesn't drop so well. And then it gives me a little bit of a backlash. So even though I was getting ready to put that up, I wanted to go ahead and just cast it out. Alright. Put that back there. Okay, there's a little bit. I'm gonna switch this out, put the little popper on. Unbeach the rig. The way that fell down in there, it looks like the frog's straddling the pole. I don't know why, but look, I'm easily entertained, y'all. Just forgive me. Let me get my pile of trash that I picked up over here. fish right there behind my boat. Disrespectful. I already got a pile of trash over by my truck from when I went up there earlier. But here's the that bundle from Biz Baits. I sent 5 different colors, and they sent me a nifty little bag. They also sent their hooks for them. Quick connectors, which I use for my top baits and my big swim baits or glide baits. But today I'm using them because I knew I was going to be switching things out a lot. So, and top water, I'm never too worried about it. Here's a natural color. Like I said, I've been using a lot of stuff today. I even put my gun on there and threw it out there. I didn't do nothing either. I'm kidding. I didn't do that. Oh, where's that popper at? There it is. Oh, I caught my Chapo too. The black one. I use that one because they don't bite the white one no more. They just want to use that one now since I started using it. It's a pretty cool little popper, I guess. Like I said, I've never used one. It's 3DB, the Yozuri. I got it in the frog pattern for obvious reasons. But I'll be throwing it on the Cast King Royal Legend Pro. It's actually a crankbait rod, but I've never specifically bought a rod for a certain bait. Well, I say that, but I did the Spartacus 2 from Cast King. I use that for my glide baits and my heavier top waters. All right, ship off with Captain J. Get a drink first. Let's see. All right, I might be able to take my hat off. Feels like it. That feels so much better. All right, let's get that popper ready. Get my paddle where it's supposed to be going. I don't say that to all the boys. All right, got that locked in. My steering mechanism. I know you're not supposed to just troll with one of these, but I'm going over yonder and I'm going to troll. I'll pop it when I get over there when I reel it in. Actually, where I parked today, which is over there, I actually pretty much left that little triangle of the lake alone, so when I leave I can always do one more cast for 30 minutes and I'll have an area that hasn't been messed with all day. Thinking ahead. That's why I make the big bucks at work. Gotta be at least the 15th highest paid person out of 16 people. I don't know what everyone else makes, so I don't really care. It's really shallow. It gets really shallow over here, but this is another inlet that when it rains, that the fish kind of coordinate their attacks at. Caught a couple bass over here this morning on the frog. And I think a lot of the fish that are bouncing up and down, I think a lot of them are like really small or bluegill. And if that be the case, then they should do just fine with the little popper. I think it's small enough to where they can get a hook. The PB crawler I was using earlier, it looks like a dragonfly. It has a I put bigger hooks on it. I took the ones off that came off. The ones that came with it, I took them off and I put a bigger one on. On a couple of them, I put bigger ones on both hooks, but on a couple of them, I put just bigger hooks on the back. Huh. That's funny. It's actually just kind of popping on its own. Alright, I see how to do it. No, nothing to it. Put your back into it. Alright. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. So there's a little Mariana Trench over here as well. I try to get pretty close to that. I think next time I come out here early in the morning, I think my little bait that I'm gonna try is my rat. Just commit to that for a few hours. See what happens. Alright, I think the sun's gone for the day. Oh yeah. like this little corner over here because all summer long, when I couldn't get my kayak back here for winter and spring, there was like every time I walked down the dam, I could look down here and I could see fish swimming around over here. But the way this tree is, you really couldn't cast over here. But this is the tree right here that I had to cut a bunch of line out of today. And like I said, I was over here Thursday, and that wasn't there. So that means Friday morning someone came out here before the storm started and they were fishing. And the one time I wasn't out here all week. Oh, something happened. It's acting funny. So you can see where the line on the white line on that tree over there. That's where the water line usually is, and where I'm sitting in my kayak, and I have a piece of wood under my chair, so the seat, so it puts me about 6-7 inches taller than I should be. But that's still above my head right there, from where I'm sitting right now. I got 24 people in here and 23 likes. If one of y'all will give me a like, it's just kind of even that out. That'd be kind of cool. Help my OCD. Thank you. Oh, no, now we got 29 people. All right, well, I appreciate the effort. I mean, I guess if 5 more of y'all did it, I'm just 4 more. Yeah, I've been getting kind of cocky with put it on the bank with those biz baits with their frogs. Half the day I was just casting them on the bank and then just rolling them down into the water, which was actually, I've just never been able to do that with a bait before. I know we should be able to. If it's weedless, it's weedless, right? But the way the biz bait one is, it's like really weedless. And then the way it drops down, fish don't have a problem getting that hook set. It's like right there at the top of the mouth like it's supposed to be. Wasn't where I wanted to go with that. But hey, like I always told my son, as long as it's in the water, it's a good cast. Caught some big fish by this tree. Try not to come over here too much, but I might go back with the wacky rig. That was doing really good when there wasn't the top water. That's something I've actually just learned how to do. I've never done it. And everyone was like, asked me when I first did it, like, wait, what do you mean you've never done that? And I'm like, I don't know, I just don't mess with soft plastics. And that's why this whole week I've been trying to get out of my comfort zone to make myself a better angler. And it's kind of cool because a lot of people got in here and they're sharing their wisdom with me, and I really appreciate that. Because, you know, I guess some people figure some of the stuff out on their own, but for the most part, we don't. Need someone to tell us we're being stupid, not doing something right. I say all that because, like, I just got serious about fishing last year. I mean, I've fished my whole life. I've never really been serious about it. I mean, when I was a kid, I pretty much did cane pole fishing because I'd find tackle that people left out on the thing and I'd just tie it to a tree. Or not a tree. I was looking at that tree when I set that cast out. But I'd tie it to a stick. And just like cane pole fish, I go dig up a worm from somewhere. And that's pretty much how I used to fish when I was a kid. But now I'm just where I'm gotten obsessive with it to where my wife's like, quit buying stuff. We're never gonna be able to retire. You're gonna have all the equipment to retire, but you're gonna have to work to pay for it all. And if I do a wacky rig, if I do a wacky rig, it's gonna be on this pole because I'm leaving the frog on the other one, the bizbait frog on it, because I'm gonna throw that again before I leave today. Yeah, they're the only ones I'm not shooting at. Snakes, the property owner asked me if I see a coyote with mange on it that I drop it. And there's a lot of trespassers that aren't always so friendly. So it's a combination of a bunch of stuff. But the way today's going, I've been out here since 4 o'clock. I've thrown everything but that on a line today. Can't say I hadn't thought about it. Of course, I'd hate to have to grab it fast right now. Jason Winslow. What's up, Jason? Biggest one I got out of here that I actually landed is 5.09. Big old bass. There's one bigger. Messed up a chatterbait of mine. Didn't appreciate it. But I want them. I want that one. Well, shoot, man, I appreciate it. You say videos, you talk about my music videos or these videos and stuff? All the above? Shoot, man, I appreciate you stopping in. Yeah. Thought that storm was coming. Every time I think it's going to be here. And stupid sun burns back through. think we're about to go wacky rigging. I don't know how I feel about the popper. I've never used a popper before. Like I said, I'm trying to use different things this week. I guess my wife will be happy to know I'm probably not going to go fishing tomorrow. Just let me go fishing just about every day this week. Well, yeah, every day except for yesterday. It was just storming yesterday, so I didn't want to come out. Oh, that's cool, man. I appreciate that even more. Listen, be sure to you comment on like my first short or something. I haven't been getting my notifications, which really makes me mad about who's subbing from me and not. And that kind of aggravates me because I'm one of those people that's like, if you sub, I'm gonna sub back. And oh, I forgot about that. That one's got 4 little blades on it. I use the other one. It's more of a shad. That's like Snow White. I love these Cast King bags. Is that what I'm looking for? Oh, I do have an offset shank hook. What was I going to use that for? Oh yeah, fluke. Weighted hooks. Donkey punch rigs. Nope. The one lure, the one hooks I'm looking for, I can't find. Oh, there's a weighted hook. That'll work. That way I don't got to worry about doing the Nico rig. But yeah, the following, man, that means a lot to me. I appreciate it. I really started doing this because I want to get my my music out there. I'm actually kind of excited because tomorrow, a girl on TikTok, I actually shut my live off earlier for a little bit because I went and talked to her for a minute. She's going to sing one of my songs and she's going to release it on TikTok tomorrow. She's like been obsessed with a song called Can't Get Close Enough. One of the songs I wrote for my wife. Well, I wrote about my wife. I guess one of the few I wrote for her was Honeydew List and I get to call her baby. You know, everyone else gets all their other names they get to call her, but I'm the only one who gets to call her baby. But I mean, her dad does too, so I guess I'm going to give him a pass, but because I like him. He's a good dude. First good father figure I ever had in my life. Took me till I was 30 to get one. That's all right. It is what it is. I'm going to use this one. I think I used that one for a so these are little ring fries, Lake Fork, and somebody in the bass fishing Facebook page, just bass fishing, asked put a picture of one, says, anyone know what these are? And if you don't have a weight on this thing, it ain't falling. Oh yeah, that looks good. Everyone's like, he's like, this is the last one I got, and they're bass killers. I want to order some more. And everybody was like, yeah, those are Lake Fork ring fries. And I'm like, all right, well, I'll check those out. and I ended up going to eBay, and I got 4 packs off a guy for like 14 bucks. 2 of the packs were open already. I had some missing, so considering they're like $7 a pack, so I wasn't really complaining. But this was one of them that was missing some, and the baby bass and the baby the baby fry, which was a smaller one, obviously. All right, we got thunder again. It's threatening. Ain't hurting my feelings, but it's threatening. Got a few different spots I'm going to try this at, but I got to be careful because there's a lot of spots that just have a bunch of snot grass in here. And I don't have my depth finder because my battery ran out. I need to put some quick connects for that on my my big battery that I use for my trolling motor. It should be easy enough to do. I got plenty of wire, and I think I got a whole box of those, so. But I'm usually not on the water for 9 hours. Well, wow, almost 14 hours. I've had a good day. I've enjoyed it, and I've worked longer than this, so the fact that I've got to just do this all day is great. It's just amazing. Jason, you still in here? Do you do content? I'm actually been surprised how many people don't. They're just on YouTube just to be on YouTube, and that's cool. I mean, I was too for years. And then I just started messing around. Then once they started releasing my music here, I was like, well, I better do something with it. And I actually started making videos so I could have some kind of video content to put with my music. But I've actually really been enjoying doing the lives. I've been throwing all day. I should have been doing wacky rig a little bit more. My arm wouldn't be sore. I say that, but these like the ALTI and the MGTI, they're only like 5 ounces. feels good. Well, I'm gonna drop anchor. I better be catching fish. So hope the wind don't blow too much. I'm gonna dip the other side because the unevenness is killing me. Keep close. Oh, get out of there. Well, can't say I didn't get a good dipping. This stuff works really good. Some days. Some days not so much. I think that might be the first time I used it and didn't get it all over myself. I got it on the kayak somewhere because I can smell it. G-Man, what's up, brother? I'm still at it. I'll tell you what, today's been just a great day. I got out here at 4 o'clock this morning. It's 5:48 now. The sun has just totally killed the bite, but that's okay. It's not always about that, is it? Had a good day though. I had 2 guys from Indonesia come in at 2 different times. I think that's kind of funny. I don't know why. I'm easily entertained. One of them started calling me uncle. He even came back to tell me good night. Like 8 hours after I talked to him. He's like, "Hey, uncle, I'm back. You're still at it." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sleepy now. I'm going to bed." I'm like, "Okay, well, have a good night." It's been threatening here, but it's been threatening here all week. We had a good day yesterday with some rain. I was really hoping that would help the bite, and I think it did because, like I said, I got my 3 biggest fish that I've gotten in 2 weeks today. And they still weren't even but like maybe a pound and a half. And I mean, it wasn't even worth me whipping the scale out. But I think it's because we got some rain yesterday and put some oxygen in the water. It's like all the little ones are eating everything and the big ones are just laying low somewhere. Yeah, no doubt. Now that the sun, I think the sun's finally gone. I've said that like 8 times today. But I'm ready for it to start raining a little bit. You know, because right before it rains, it's usually the best time. Man, I am in Alabama. And no muskie out here. The only thing I'm getting out here is bass. And the property owner told me to get that there's a lot of crappie, but I haven't caught any crappie out here since, and I've been out here now, I guess it's September. And I'm pretty much, I'm the only one that's supposed to be fishing it. I got y'all in here. Have y'all seen the Bizbait Pad Daddies? D-Man, I don't know, you may have been here earlier and I was talking about them. The first 5 hours of my day, that's what I was throwing, and they were tearing them up. It was awesome. Gar all over. There's a river that I go to up in Gadsden, and I catch gar up there a lot. I don't really want to. I really want to catch the stripes out of there. That's all I've caught in there. Up there is gar and stripes. Yeah, I got the bundle from Bizbaits. I didn't know what to get, so I just got the whole bundle. But they sent me 5 different colors. They sent me 6 of their hooks that go with them. Oh man, I'm telling you, try them. Dude, I sent them a message today. I'm like, hey, I want to be an ambassador. I mean, I'll still pay for all my own stuff. I'm not looking for a handout or freebies. I just want to be part of something good. So I'm hoping I can be like, yeah, we'll send you a shirt, I guess. You know, but I don't know what being an ambassador entails, but yeah, but I have, and I've not seen crappie out here at all since September. I've tried catching crappie. I've come out here with all kinds of crappie baits, and even one with some, broke back minnows and stuff like that, and just little minnows, and I cannot find a crappie in here to save my life. Yes, sir. Actually, right now I'm casting over by some. Got 2 rocks over here at the fish like to hang out around. There's also a little Mariana Trench over here that I've been hitting. This little shallow area back here is great. I just left 2 laydowns. And the one over by the 2 laydowns by the dam haven't produced nothing today. The other day they were. But I keep going back over there. It's like the places over here by where the little runoffs are for when it rains. That's where they've been hitting all day until the sun came out and just kind of killed them. But I got a song named Structure. You have to check that one out. Some people want that 9 to 5 paper checks. All I want is that structure. Well, here come the geese. What time is it? I usually get about 6. Oh, yeah, it's almost 6. I mean, 6 and 6:30. They get mad at me when I'm over here on this side when they get here. This is usually where they come in at. Hate to say it, but I may actually have to head out before dark tonight. I really wanted to be here sun up to sundown. I ran into those rocks like 4 times today. I ain't doing it again. But that works because I just got my bait down there in between them. Nope, nothing there. And they're still, and I don't have my depth finder, but I do know where there's a few places where there seems to be some holes. I'm trying to hit them all. I only got one baby bass thing left. Those actually did the best on for the those worms right there that I'm using. Yeah, we got stumps, but they don't hang out there. I mean, there's none. I think the bass have ate them all. And I am starting to see more bluegills, so I'm hoping the bass will start eating them and let the crappie recover. So I was going to bring a bunch of bluegill in here because I wanted to get them off the crappie so we could catch crappie. Because crappie, because I asked the owner if I could take anything out of here and eat it, and he told me whatever I wanted. I'll eat the firehouse and crappie. I'll fry them bad boys up in a heartbeat. Say I won't. Now, Monday where I'm going, we're going up to the river. It's the lake, I guess now, but the right where the original river goes, actually right there next to my father-in-law's condo. So we always call it the river because, you know, it's the deep spot. But the old bridge that used to go to the roads right there is actually a fishing pier now for their condo. But it's the crappie capital fishing of the world. And there's a picture of one of the guys sitting on that bridge one day in the wintertime. And he just kept putting, he had like 200 crappie behind him. He'd catch them, throw them in the snow behind him, catch another one. But like a lot of the businesses have like big statues of crappie and stuff outside, you know, their business, because the community has just made so much money off the crappie out there. I've caught some big ones. I just don't eat them out of that river, lake, because they said don't eat the fish out of there more than once a month because all the camp zones and they're releasing their sewage into the river. And I'm like, you're telling me not to eat them more than once? I ain't eating them once. Out of this right here, I'd eat it. And actually, I've been thinking about taking out some of these little bass and eating them. Make some fish tacos. Yeah, as soon as I start seeing the top water hit again, I'm going back to my frog. I know wacky rigging's kind of boring. Shoot, even when I was sitting over here the other day reeling them in left and right, it was still boring to me because I really like the top water. I just think it's cinematic, more cinematic and better. Gotta move. Did you do any fishing today, man? Little water bugs running all over the place. That's probably why the bluegill been popping up everywhere. Like a little smorgasbord for them. Little weedless wacky hook. I wish I would have been using them earlier. It's like almost eerie quiet out here now. Ain't been quiet like this all day. Well, the sun is officially gone. I'm not seeing no topwater action. One thing about this lake is when that starts up, you can see it all over the lake. Give this a try over here one more time, and I think we're gonna dip. May even pop a couple rounds off before I leave today. Quiet. Okay. To drag that wacky rig around for a little bit. Probably so they get covered in cheese and snot grass. I'm going frogging for a little bit. As good as this frog bite was this morning, there ain't no way I'm giving up on it. But I like these frogs because you can just pop them up on the bank and then pull them into the water and take off with them. I was doing that for a little bit this morning. Again, that was with this one frog. Hey, it's my grandbaby's mama. She's doing good. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna go get a burger. I'm hungry. Didn't think that part of the day through very well. I was just so excited to get out here this morning. That's all I cared about. So not only do I like to every now and then just kind of troll on the way back, I also like letting all my line out before I go home, so that way I can kind of reset it all. Fish just came up right in front of me. Tell you what, they got some of the most disrespectful fish in this lake that I've ever seen. I still haven't got over getting slapped in the face the other day by one. Got that fishy slime all over my glasses. Man, I appreciate you for hanging out with me, brother. You don't know how much it means. You guys are the best. This whole week, I feel like I ran across some good guys, and I'm really glad I got to conversate and just kind of spend time with y'all. It's hard to find good men these days. You know the role type thing. Cast a couple more times. I'm going to go dock it up there right by the truck. That's the one good thing about not having the depth finder on there right now. I can just go ahead and beach it. Go right on up in there. Alright, that's my last cast. I actually mean it this time. Alright. My Ontario leader, Alberta leader. Actually seems to have worked pretty good today. I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, I'm gonna go get a burger. I think my butt's finally starting to hurt. Let's see, what time is it? 6:16. That's 14 hours. So it's a long fishing day for sure. But man, I'm gonna end it now, and you guys have a good weekend. The rest of your weekend, be safe. It's the main thing, and just be careful, all that good stuff. But mainly be safe, have fun, get time with the family, all that good stuff. And then we'll holler at y'all next time. Thanks, guys.